Carolina, Uptown Spectrum Center, where the locals have a winning record, 3-2.
We're careless. We got to make, because we are good when we play.
26th meeting all time between the Hornets and the Magic. We've got a Mike Kaminsky special at center. 2 Duke Blue Devils. Mark Williams, Wendell Carter. Shot clock's already down to 4. That was a pass to Miles Bridges. Gonna have to fire it. Oh, yeah!
Warner in the paint. He wanted to give people what they came to see early. Didn't work out that way, but ultimately he found an open look.
Look at that wingspan. Mark Williams takes it away. Here come the Hornets in a hurry. LaMelo looking for 2 in a row.
Wow, he didn't realize he was that wide open with the ball. Everybody ran away from it.
Carter not been automatic this year from behind the line. He is just 22%. And folks, that's par for the course. This Magic team, they're the game that can't shoot straight.
Yeah.
They're dead last in the NBA in three-point percentage, a lowly 31%.
A lot of their players haven't been automatic. That's sure I'm something they'll address in the offseason. You got to be able to shoot that ball from the perimeter, especially with the interior play that they have.
Well, they do have the best defense. They're fantastic. Actually, the second-rated defense, but in terms of points per game, no one allows fewer. Here's Corey Joseph. Ooh, the veteran got pushed.
Left here at Spectrum Center. Let's get the fans, show them the high mentality that you've had for most of the season. You need to be tough, physical, take care of the ball, and be an exciting, competitive team.
Miles Bridges took it right to Boncaro. That takes guts. Franz Wagner, the nifty little reverse.
Yeah, he was just looking to see if Josh was going to foul him or not. Josh couldn't get a beat on the ball, so Wagner goes to the other end.
Orlando has played large chunks of this year without Boncaro and without Franz Wagner. 2 of the best young players in the Eastern Conference. Mark, beautiful dime.
Right to the stomach of Mark. Either way, it worked.
Boncaro and Wagner both with 30-point games yesterday in the win against LA. Score the goal 10-50 in all the right places. Possibly get to 7. 6 is out of the question.
6 out of the question. They'd love to be at 7 where they only have to win 1 play-in game. They're a game and a half behind Atlanta, and they face Atlanta 2 more times before the season is over.
Last year, Orlando had the 5th best record in the Eastern Conference. Still didn't get out of the first round. They lost against Cleveland. It's a competitive series. Extended to 7 games. The Cavaliers eliminated the first 2 for the 7th-year man from Duke. LaMelo! Can't get a hometown roll. Jaquan. Miles Bridges flying in there with bad intentions. Straight on look. Told you Carter not hitting those this year. Passes it up for Boncaro. 76 three-pointer made for Paulo Boncaro.
Last 12 games, 41%. They're going to need him to shoot that way when they get to the playoffs.
Mark Williams! Game.
That's good body and ball movement on that play right there.
Boncaro short-armed it. Hornets back, down by 3. Pass too high for Williams. 2 stars running the floor for Orlando, and it's Wagner who scores the layup.
A lot of turnovers with their length, activity, and they score off of anytime you have a live ball turnover.
Jeffries rips the three-pointer. First
space, line the seams up. That was a confident stroke.
Orlando's played the last month and a half without Jalen Suggs. Suggs has tried playing his best basketball.
On both ends of the floor. They gave him an extension as well. His athleticism, able to guard, stay in front of the ball. Put pressure on the rim. He'll be missed in that play-in tournament.
Look at the gray beard.
Wait.
Hardest question of the night, though. Corey Joseph from Toronto, Ontario. Second all time among Canadian-born. He's actually born in Africa, South Africa.
Man.
Kind of a trick.
All right. Wait a minute.
This guy was married to a Miss America.
What?
Yes. You played against him. He was very sly in name only. Kentavious Caldwell over the last couple of games. Orlando makes a change. They bring in Caleb Houston. Houston's the first sub off the bench. He is almost exclusively a three-point shooter. Backdoor lob, Mark Williams sends it too high for Miles. Caldwell Pope. Ball stops with Joseph. Shot clock's at 5. Banchero has to shoot it. That'll be a shot clock violation. Ball never hit the rim. Ball Mosley. Now in his 4th year in charge of the Magic. NSJ continues to shoot a good ball.
Spender had to go an extra step to get a hand up. He couldn't get there.
Shooting exactly 50% over his last 3 games. 11 for 22 from behind the arc. Nick Smith Jr. Miles Bridges, his turn on Banchero. Pretty nice.
Really, yeah, he takes his time. He's under control.
Jeffries. Oh, the ball falls right back to the Quan, who calls it half.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those hamstrings. No need to rush him back. So now, got 10, 11 games to get his win back. Oh! Continue to dial the right number for the players in those after timeouts.
Hornets also bring in Yusuf Nurkic. Orlando's made a couple of changes. Into the ball game, Goga Bitadze. Also into the game, the veteran from Michigan State, Gary Harris. That's Anthony Black. Anthony Black has cut off the hair.
You don't see many of those.
Like a hook for Anthony Black. Short on the sides, long on the back. Another deflection, steal. Orlando's got the basketball. Here comes Banchero. No one stopped him. Banchero, last 3 games, 30 points or more. On his way, he's got 10 in the first 8 minutes of our game. Nurkic, passing the spot, getting their year, playing with the Phoenix Suns. Coming over in separate trades with Phoenix. 3-pointer by the veteran, Gary Harris.
He's streaky now at this stage of his career, but he gets that kind of look, it's going to make you pay.
Caleb Houston with Seth Curry comes into this game leading the NBA in 3-point percentage. Has enough to qualify. Bitadze. Rebounded by Nurkic. Hornets down by 9. Okogie. Hornet. Here's a message from Academy. Like a gentleman. The Hornets have been doing well as a team, shooting free throws. Close to 90% as a team now, 9 consecutive games played. Anthony Black's first 2 points. Anthony Black, college teammate at Arkansas, was the guy with the basketball, Nick Smith Jr. Same recruiting class. Nurkic. Nurkic got away with pushing Bitadze.
Well, he thought Bitadze got away with a foul, so let me get away with one.
Caleb Houston doesn't like taking 2-pointers. And that's why.
Wow.
In the history of basketball, he has the second fewest 2-pointers attempted. Look at Tijan Salon. Got rewarded for back to 1988 in terms of free throw percentage.
Concentration is discipline.
The only team better in a 9-game window, Dell, is the 16-17 team that had shooters like Kemba, Brian Roberts. Man, he went a black. He's so good. Marco Bellinelli, Marvin Williams, loose on the floor. Nick Smith Jr.'s got it. Tijan, Seth, and now the Hornets will regroup. little floater.
Good job. He gets his left-hand drive and flips it off to Nurk in that dunker spot. Tougher shot than Nurk made it look.
Magic playing without Paulo Banchero. Anthony Black is fouled. Wins are precious.
You're injured, but you're sore. Something's bothering you. You just got the competitive spirit, intensity, adrenaline. All that is needed.
The Magic fans are probably excited to see how Orlando plays in the playoffs after getting a